Hello. Hi guys. It's 10th of January 2024. I thought I'd do some videos. Usually I do some guitar playing. I tend to do the guitar playing first, and then I do some talking videos. Usually at the same time. It's like, I know it looks like I do this all day. I don't. I just take about an hour in like every few days, or maybe try to do it every day that I'm not doing anything. And just probably an hour, and then I just do a bunch of vids within that hour. So in the morning, right when I woke up, so it's like 9 o'clock now. And, I just kind of do a couple 5 minute talking vids. But usually I do the music first, so that I don't get lazy. Because after I talk, I'll be like, I don't feel like doing the music now. If I just do the guitar playing vids where I'm working on some songs, do some songwriting, on the spot songwriting, if I just do that right away, then I can just do that, and then I can just talk, and then that's it. About an hour. So it looks like it's all day kind of thing, but isn't it? It's just about an hour. So this video will probably be about 5 minutes, maybe, and then I'll maybe do another one. I don't know. So see, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. And that's why I like it though. I like the little challenge my brain, my I don't know my on the spot thinking to come up with something interesting. Just talk about it. But then I'm like thinking, I should have mentioned that. I should have mentioned this. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. I probably shouldn't talk about that. Yeah, see, whenever I talk about like politics, that's usually when I'm like, that's kind of cringy. Or when I try to judge someone, I'll say, So I try not to do that because I don't know. People like to like say mean things. I don't. When I see myself saying mean things, I don't like myself. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that says mean things to people. But I like. But sometimes people need to. I don't like people to step on me. So I'm a nice guy. I'm like a gentleman. I'm like, like raised in the old British Commonwealth kind of way. It's like, yeah, be a gentleman, but don't let people walk all over you. It's like fight your enemies, but don't be a savage about it. you know, that's maybe that's why I am like the way I am. I don't like to be savage about it, but sometimes that's the only thing that works. certain people with certain people. So this will be. So that's why I talk about music. Because usually when I talk about music, it's usually the safe bet. Usually I'm talking about music, and it's tends to be cool. I'm like, what am I saying about music? I don't know. I don't really know that much about music. I don't. I know how to do what I do, but I don't know about theory and what goes in what scale and blah blah do ba do. I just know what sounds right. I mean, I know chords. That's like when I first started playing guitar and I first started to songwrite. That's the thing I wanted to do. You have musical friends and you guys want different things. You have some friends who want to be drummers, so they become a drummer, your drummer or whatever. And then there's some who want to just play guitar, not really sing, and be Eric Clapton or David Gilmour or Richie Blackmore. And then they become that, and they become the lead guitar, but they don't sing. And then you got me who like wants to sing, wants to be the songwriter, and don't really want to play guitar too. I want to play guitar, but I'm not trying to be like virtuoso because I'm going to focus more on the songwriting. So then you got people like me. It's like all different kind of ways of. Yeah, I didn't really know anybody who could really write songs. There was one guy, but I didn't know he could write until I heard some of his stuff. Like after high school graduation, I didn't know he was writing songs even in his set. I just kind of assumed he kind of sucked, but he was actually pretty good. So I don't know. He was actually some of his songs were pretty good. So I'm like, yeah. That's the thing about me. Like, I always assume everybody sucks at music. I think everybody does that. I think everybody assumes I suck before even listening to me. So that's why I don't get a lot of likes. Because people aren't actually listening to my stuff because they just assume I suck at the musics. But I'm actually pretty good, I guess. I was always that one. But then when people hear me, then they kind of go, "Oh wow, I'm surprised." Yeah, yeah, good job. But it's like I don't know. But I remember when I was in bands when I was in high school, and people always kind of go, whoa, the band's alright, but you were actually pretty good. You know, they kind of like single me out and go, yeah, you know, as the no, you got talent there. You got your band's there, but you're pretty good. Well, all right, thank you. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's always I guess that's always the way, but that kind of jinxed me, I guess. When everybody says that you gotta do well, then you end up not. But when they say you suck and you not gonna do well, but then you end up doing well. It's that kind of jinxing, kind of backwards kind of effect that tends to happen. So, yeah. So what was I gonna talk about? What else? Yeah. So songwriting. Yeah. Uh, a knack for songwriting. Yeah, that's the thing about songwriting. I don't know. When I was in like third or fourth grade, I used to like to do haikus, and they used to have this little newsletter kind of annual thing where they have kids do poetry and then they publish it in there. And then I had a few of my stuff put in there, which is nice. So I was always able to write words, you know what I mean, from an early age, even before I started playing guitar. I didn't start playing guitar until like eighth grade. So, but I was doing that kind of songwriting, and the haikus is similar to what I do, because you gotta mix a certain amount of syllables and to a thing. So that's what songwriting is. You got a certain each verse has a certain amount of syllables because each syllable is a note, guitar note, or music note, guitar note. I mean music note, just musical notes, melody notes, singing notes, whatever. And so yeah, so that's kind of similar to that. So that's some. So when I was used to that. So when I started to songwrite, it was like, yeah, I could do the lyrics thing all right, because I've been doing that for a while. I've been doing since like yeah, like I said, fourth grade. So now it's like eighth grade, but then I was just learning guitar, and so I was like writing all these lyrics, lyrics and songs, and then I was like, okay, eventually I'll put some chords to it because I was learning guitar, and then but then I was getting too lazy with it. I was like, because I was starting high school, and then it was like high school, and I had too much to do. Didn't even have time to play guitar. And then about junior years when I started to get, because that was right. I played soccer in school and tennis, like sophomore and freshman year. So junior year I stopped doing that, and so I had more time for guitar all of a sudden. So that's when I started to put music and words together. And then I met a friend of mine, Brendan Hedges, and we did a band thing. We started doing like a band thing, and he wasn't writing it, and I was writing. And he had a 4-track, so I was like, "Can I borrow your 4-track and put some of my songs down?" And he's like, "Yeah." But then I encouraged him to start to write, and he started writing, and he had a lot of talent, especially like with keyboard. It's cool. It's cool when you first time you have that when you have this musician in a band. It's like really good, and you know how to tell him what to do, and it's great. And you just when I write we would do like 4-track stuff, and he would be I was like, he would be like, can you put some keyboard on there? And I just tell him the chords, and he'll just put some keyboards on there, and it sounded really good. That's what you want in a band. You want members who can just add to it. You don't have to tell them what to do. Just kind of say, okay, there's the chords, and then they kind of improvise. And it's like, yeah, I like that. That's good. Everything they do is good. It's like, you don't want to be like, well, you can do it like this better. I like when they know what to do and they do it great. Do it well musically. So without telling them, well, that's good. That's what you want in a band. Good musicians who can improvise well and come up with good stuff. You write the song, but then they kind of add to it and make it better. So that's yeah. And he was the first musician that I worked with that could do that. So yeah. But yeah. And what else? Yeah, he's easy to get along with too. He was a good guy. He wasn't kind of ego driven, but he was good with money and getting his gigs, kind of stuff. But yeah, so I'm not very good with money and that kind of stuff. I'm more, on the creative side. But he was good with that and analytical stuff. He was good with that, and yeah, I'm not good with try to money hounding, going after money kind of thing. I think you need someone like that around you, like a manager, if you want to be rich. Because most musicians are not money hounding. We're artistic, and autistic people tend to be kind of liberal, kind of care about the world, follow power, kind of feeling kind of people. Don't really want the world to be good, and but you don't really want to go out and fight for it too much. Except for the music, you don't want to go to war. So you need someone who can do that, who's like tough and money and greedy, money greedy kind of person. Yeah.